Alright guys, starting right now, DC All Access is your only source for everything you need to know about Lobo #1. Real and imposter psychotics unite. They come together in this kickoff issue from writer Cullen Bunn.
And Tricky Dick Grayson has got his gun drawn and the drop on his nemesis in Grayson #3, but will the former Nightwing pull the trigger?
And Beware the Batman says goodbye with an epic 7-episode marathon, and we have an exclusive clip for you right here, right now. It's the end of an era as Beware the Batman signs off with an epic 7-episode finale marathon. Classic characters Professor Pig, Killer Croc, and Deathstroke all make appearances during this last Beware the Batman arc. Here's a first look at one of Bats' upcoming adventures from this exciting animated detective thriller.
Interesting. No rigor, no signs of decay.
Are they dead? Or something else?
And if you don't want to miss a thing, you're going to need the Dark Justice Season 1 Part 2 DVD containing the last 13 episodes of Beware the Batman. That hits stores on September 30th.
Over on the comic side, former Nightwing Dick Grayson's adventures in international espionage continue in Grayson #3. Now he's primed to face his toughest choice since leaving the Bat family. Can he draw his gun and fire? Here's writers Tim Seeley and Tom King with a look ahead at this action-packed issue.
There is a supervillain called Paragon, and he contains all the DNA of the Justice League of America. And he's been blown into pieces, and his body parts are sort of strewn around the world. And Spiral is collecting these parts in order to find out the secret identities of superheroes. Dick Grayson, who is inside Spiral to find out that they're finding this out, goes after Aquaman's eyeballs in this. That sounds a little long.
Not his actual eyeballs.
Not his actual eyeballs, but clone
eyeballs
of Aquaman. But the main lead on this story is this is the gun issue. The title of the story is The Gun Goes Off. We're confronting the fact that Dick Grayson, who has the history of no guns, now carries a gun necessarily for Spiral. So this is an issue of him exploring sort of what's that doing to him, and will he use a gun, and what does everyone think of the fact that he doesn't use a gun?
What can you guys tell me about the future story with Helena?
Dick Grayson came up as a sidekick, right? That's one of the defining characteristics about him. And now he's back in a relationship where he's working with Helena. And Helena, at first, and maybe forever, is a better spy than Dick Grayson. She's been at it longer, she can do a little more. So he's once again in that sidekick role, and that creates a tension with him. But that tension with a beautiful woman as opposed to Batman becomes a little bit of a love tension.
Her personality is kind of Batman-y anyway. Yeah. So it's like, he is already used to dealing with a person like Batman.
Yeah.
Now make it a really hot exotic lady. And he's also not supposed to have relationships in this job.
It's forbidden.
I think you both have a man crush on Dick Grayson. I'm just gonna put it out there.
Maybe.
Yeah. Underneath this, I'm cosplaying Dick Grayson.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
This week kicks off a brand new series starring everyone's favorite psychotic interstellar killing machine. That's right, it's time for a brand new Lobo #1, uniting the imposter 80s Lobo with the real Lobo introduced for New 52. Here's Cullen Bunn on revitalizing this iconic DC legend.
We haven't seen much of his history, how he got to where he is now. So in a lot of ways, this new Lobo is completely open water, and we get to see his past, and we get to build his personality and his goals from the ground up.
You're actually getting 2 Lobos for the price of 1 with this book, which I really appreciate. But actually that brings up a good point. How are you going to address the real Lobo and the fake Lobo?
The new Lobo has been hunting this Phobo down, so that hunt is going to come to its conclusion very quickly in the new series.
So when you're done with the Phobo story, how do you plan to continue the ongoing series?
After he's dealt with Phobo, he finds out that there are 8 other assassins who have been hired to take out the same target. And for some reason, there's someone else out there that wants that stopped. So they've hired Lobo to take out these 8 assassins before those assassins kill their target. Should be a lot of fun. It's a lot of action and a lot of bloodshed.
All right, thanks a lot, Cullen.
Mad issue number 530 comes out just 2 weeks before Halloween, and here is an exclusive first look at the cover. I can't think of anything better to give out to young trick-or-treaters. Except maybe candy. Or issues of Mad 530 filled with candy.
And if you want even more madcap insanity, the Department of Excessively Generous Marketing Gimmicks has put together this really neat mad swag bag for us, including some Mad About Superheroes hardcovers.
And we're just giving 5 away to some lucky fans.
We are so very friendly. So if you guys want a chance to win, just tweet us what character you think Alfred E. Newman should parody next. Use the hashtag DCAA giveaway so we can find your answers on the internet, y'all.
Yeah, and while you're at it, make sure you guys subscribe to DC All Access to keep up with the usual gang of idiots at Mad, and to find out all of the latest news going on in the world of DC.